Okay, this should be recording all the sound that I need to record. This is the mine here. I'm going to show you the port, but it started me here. You've seen the mine before, and it's probably going to change again. Anyway, oops, gotta go into free roaming mode. Pow. And let me get out of here. Where am I at? Where am I at? Where am I at? I got lost. Okay, yep. Now by the way, the track here goes into this tunnel like I've showed you before, but I've also connected it to the main line. Comes out that tunnel there, across this bridge, under this bridge, which is part of the main line that's going to go to the next city, and it comes around here. Anyway, they both eventually come over here and meet up right here. Yay! And I changed a little bit of the light industrial area over here. I don't know if I showed it to you when it was finished. But here it is without any of the vertice circles that you get on all the roads and stuff. But yep, this is it, with all the fences and everything. All the grass put in. The only thing I really need to put in right now is put in some cars and trucks and stuff, but I'll do that later. I mean, I kind of bounce around areas that I'm working on, and I was wanting to show you the port. So we'll go over here to the port. Come on, port. Which the mainline track will come around here and somehow tie into the port. I'm not sure. I gotta get over this mountain, which is not easy because you can't make the track too steep. Anyway, originally the port just went to right over here, and this was the original shoreline, but I filled it in to add a little bit of stuff like this, which I'm going to put some buildings and stuff. This isn't finished, but this right here is the container station where the trains will come and unload containers. Same containers that you see on trucks and stuff. It's not cooperating with me very well, but that's okay. This is automated. Some of this stuff shouldn't be here. I just haven't moved it yet. Anyway, it's unloading and unloading stuff, and these are container ships that it's also unloading and loading. It doesn't actually unload them all fully. It just has a repeating little motion it goes through to where it looks like it's taking containers off and putting them on. I can see that far one, that white one's about to put one on. And just dip it down in there, and so is this red one here. I'm about to dip his in there. And then they pull one out and put it back. And they just keep repeating that, and it disappears and reappears. This right here is where it's going to unload crude oil and load and unload crude oil and liquid propane gas. It has a series of pipes that goes through to the oil ships here, down into the underground, and we'll come out. I'm going to build something here and here, put a building or something that kind of line up with the loading and unloading. Also got the oil storage tanks back here in the kind of off to the side, and theoretically the underground pipes will connect these to all this network here. Right here got some dock cranes and smaller cargo ships doing their thing. They're static, they don't move. This right here, this area here is where the old port starts. That's all newer port. You can tell when the dock is different. You got the kind of newer looking port versus the older stone port. But this is also where coal and iron ore, ballast and stuff will get loaded and unloaded onto the iron ore ships or coal ships, whichever. So that's it. And these are bulk loading containers, so this is where they're going to unload. This right here is the old part for just general goods, just boxes and stuff. Probably have an area to load boxes of stuff here. just generic stuff. Little ships, and another little moving crane here. Just doing his little moving crane thing. I'll watch him for a second. Put it in that cargo hold, which is closed. I can't open it, but hey, you do what you can with what you got. Unload it. Go put it somewhere. And there's a little, I can extend these tracks. These are the tracks that came with this object, but there's ways you can extend these tracks and make it look like one long track. And when we come around here, we get to the older part with the actual wooden wharf, and you can see it underwater. I haven't textured it yet. I'm probably going to do that last. I got a couple of fisheries here with fishing boats. Oops, that one looks like he's underwater. Have to adjust him, but yeah, I got a couple fishing boats here unloading their catch of the day. Another one here unloading his catch, and I'm gonna put some more boats along here, but and then got a little storage building at the end of the wharf. And then over here, this is a little dock I'm just gonna have here. Another little dock for no particular reason. Little bait shop with the dock and fuel station. This is a cruiser. There's 6 different color schemes for the cruisers. A little pleasure cruiser, a little yacht. Got a little bit of detail to it. You know, not too shabby. Houseboat. It's kind of plain looking, but from a distance it doesn't look too bad. And over here I got a really big dock area. This right here is just like a road. You know, it's got a little spline point here, and then it goes up slightly. I don't know if you can see that from the level of the beach, because I had to rise everything up to make it line up with these walkways. So I just raised the level here, but you just stretch it out and it automatically places all these piers, or the posts. But yeah, I got different colored scheme pleasure cruisers and houseboats, and even sailboats and whatnot. And so that's kind of cool right there. Over here, oh, there's all 6 different color schemes. And I adjusted the water, and they're still in the water. I have to adjust their height. But over here we have the same spline point thing. I just stretched it out a ways, and you know, it's for larger sailing ships. There's a schooner and another smaller boat, just sitting there doing their thing. I haven't put this together yet, but it is it's just kind of a dock, just to go out and just a wharf, jetty, whatever you want to call it. Go out and have fun, pier. But I put some of these boats in the water, and I have to adjust their heights, I guess, because some of them look like they're hanging out of the water. But so I got, you know, several little boats hanging around, small boats, schooner. Haven't put the pleasure cruisers out here yet, but I'm gonna work on that next. I got the passenger ship out here, which looks ugly as sin. It's just ridiculous looking, but from a distance it doesn't look too bad, so I stuck it way out here. And then I have all the commercial ships, tankers and container ships, and freight ships, of freighters of all sizes, all shapes and sizes. You know, so kind of cool. Same ones that are tied up at the dock. So kind of doing their thing. Over here I have some tugboats that are going to bring him in. Cute little tugboats there. A container ship that's already got the tugs guiding it to the wharf there, to the dock. And that's it. That's what I'm working on right now. Actually, right now I'm working on this oil area. Gotta get this finished up and maybe put some buildings here. This is going to be storage where the cranes drop stuff, and maybe some buildings here, but the track's going to cut. Going to be 6 tracks. 6 tracks. These 2 are going to cut back down into 4, and then 2 main line that goes through the whole thing and splits off to different areas, and then this is for the oil when it's not going to a place to load or unload, it's going to be 6 tracks wide with switches to get back and forth. So, and then narrow down and eventually probably either end here at the fisheries or go back up the slope somehow. It's pretty close to the real high ground. It's kind of steep there, so I'll have to wind it around somehow if I continue it out through there or just have them reverse back. I'm not sure how I'm going to work that yet, but I'll figure it out. So that's what it looks like. Kind of like it. It's kind of cute. It's better than the original port that I had. So not too shabby. Not too shabby. All the ships out there. Yep. So it'll look a lot better once I get the vegetation and trees, and all this hillside here is going to have really nice hotels and nice houses, and it's going to be layered with roads and whatnot, and roads and stuff of kind of vacation homes and whatnot over here in the pleasure side of things. And back here I might have some commercial buildings, smaller commercial buildings, roads connecting everything, but beyond that it'll be trees and grass and boulders and textured, and it'll look good once I get it done. But for now, this is what it is, and not too shabby, not too shabby. So that's it.